We're shifting our focus to some more breaking news now coming in. AIUDF slams Tejashwi Yadav for the statement that he made saying we should respect Droupadi Murmu. Personal comments are not a sign of a mature politician. That's a statement coming in from the AIUDF chief slamming Tejashwi Yadav after he made that statement. Listen in.
प्रतिज्ञा नहीं है, उनका अपना अपना ख्याल है, हमारा अपना अपना ख्याल है। एक लेडीज है, फिर वो क्या नाम है, आदिवासी है, उनका इज्जत करना हम लोगों का सबका फर्ज है। बने नहीं बने, कल बनेंगे तो भी हम लोग उनके पास जाएंगे, वो नहीं बनेंगे तो भी उनके पास जाएंगे, यशवंत सिन्हा के पास जाएंगे, जो बनेगा उसके पास जाएंगे। इसलिए किसी के लिए इस किस्म का कोई वो करना मेरे ख्याल से ठीक नहीं है, टिप्पणी करना ठीक। ये मेच्योर्ड पॉलिटिशियन का निशानी नहीं है। कोई प्रतिज्ञा नहीं है, उनका अपना अपना ख्याल है, हमारा अपना अपना ख्याल है। एक लेडीज है, फिर वो क्या नाम है, आदिवासी है, उनका इज्जत करना हम लोगों का सबका फर्ज है। बने नहीं बने, कल बनेंगे तो भी हम लोग उनके पास जाएंगे, वो नहीं बनेंगे तो भी उनके पास जाएंगे।
Nibir is joining us live with more details on this. Nibir, of course, this is a comment that should be condemned irrespective of which party one belongs to. But the statement coming in from Badruddin also shows the differences within the opposition ranks.
Yes, there was a lack of clarity regarding the opposition unity as per the presidential election is concerned. And today those questions were asked by Badruddin Ajmal, but they have clarified that they are going to back the opposition plus candidate. However, the comments made against Droupadi Murmu, especially by Tejashwi Yadav, the Badruddin Ajmal has himself criticized that those comments should not be made even if you are not supporting the NDA candidate. So those comments have been questioned as well as criticized by the AIUDF Supremo today.
Okay, all right. So, Nibir, but the AIUDF has clarified that they are still going to be backing Yashwant Sinha, but only condemning the personal comments that Tejashwi Yadav had made.
Absolutely. They are saying that they are backing the opposition plus candidate. However, they are not backing UPA. That is a different matter for them. But they are backing the anti-BJP candidate. That is their official stand. However, they have said that they are going to work with whoever the next president comes, and also have asked to not make personal comments against the NDA candidate.
Okay, all right. Nibir, thank you for joining us with those details. So this is a criticism that has come in. Mohit Bhatt is also with us on the broadcast. Mohit, the kind of slander that Droupadi Murmu has faced ever since the name had been announced as the NDA pick, the kind of criticism that she has received, and it's not for the work that she has done. First calling her a rubber stamp president, then talking about the evil design, evil ideology that she is associated with. This is what the Congress party had said, and now we have another criticism saying she is just going to be a statue, saying she is just going to be a rubber stamp president.
Well, yes, and a huge political fight has started between the BJP over the statement that is being made by the Tejashwi Yadav, and we have heard Badruddin Ajmal, the AIUDF chief, and he has also said that whatever Tejashwi Yadav said, he shouldn't have said that, because Droupadi Murmu is a woman. She's also coming from a tribal community, but these are not her credentials. Her credentials are that she has worked her way through the top. She comes from a very humble background. I followed her politics from a long time. She comes from a very humble background, and she started her work as a teacher, then she became a councillor, then she became MLA, then she became minister. She also got Neelkant Award for the best MLA. Then she was appointed as the governor of Jharkhand from 2015 to 2021, and she was the first governor of Jharkhand to complete a full 5-year term. These are her credentials. You cannot say that a person who has this much long list of accomplishment and credentials would be a statue, would be a rubber stamp in the president's house. Now, we also need to understand the context in which this was said. He also stated that Yashwant Sinha, since his candidature was announced, is going to various states and addressing press conferences. But you know, the opposition parties have come out, and they have basically, many of the opposition parties have come out and they have supported the candidature of Droupadi Murmu, and we don't see the other opposition parties coming out clearly in support of Yashwant Sinha, campaigning for him. He himself is going on there because he knows that Droupadi Murmu has the advantage, and numbers clearly, as of now, stand with the NDA's candidate Droupadi Murmu. So calling somebody a statue, and it's a famous saying in Hindi, आपके राजनीति में मतभेद हो सकते हैं मगर मनभेद नहीं होने चाहिए. You cannot make such personal comments, and Tejashwi Yadav is an emerging leader and he is a tall leader of RJD in Bihar, and these kind of comments from him are not expected. Usually Tejashwi Yadav doesn't make such kind of statements. His statements are very balanced, very politically correct, but this statement is not even being taken in a well manner by the opposition parties also. So we have to wait and watch whether any clarification will come from Tejashwi Yadav and what exactly the other leaders of the BJP will have to say on this, because BJP clearly says that it's not just an insult to the candidature of Droupadi Murmu but also to the whole Adivasi community that Droupadi Murmu is representing. Back to you in studio.
All right, Mohit, let's listen into that statement coming in from Badruddin Ajmal, because though he said that he is going to be supporting the opposition candidate Yashwant Sinha, he did make a very, very serious comment on Tejashwi Yadav's statement, saying it's not right to make such personal comments and Droupadi Murmu should be respected. Listen in.
उनका अपना अपना ख्याल है, हमारा अपना अपना ख्याल है. एक लेडीज है, फिर वो क्या नाम है, आदिवासी है, उनका इज्जत करना हम लोगों का सबका फर्ज है. बने नहीं बने, कल बनेंगे तो भी हम लोग उनके पास जाएंगे, वो नहीं बनेंगे तो भी उनके पास जाएंगे, यशवंत सिन्हा के पास जाएंगे, जो बनेगा उसके पास जाएंगे. इसलिए किसी के लिए इस किस्म का कोई वो करना मेरे ख्याल से ठीक नहीं है. टिप्पणी करना ठीक है, ये मेच्योर्ड पॉलिटिशियन का निशानी नहीं है. कोई प्रतिक्रिया नहीं है, उनका अपना अपना ख्याल है, हमारा अपना.